and gentlemen, welcome to Caribbean Fest 2025. Let's give it up for Caribbean Fest. All right, I'm sure our MCs and everyone are going to give big shout-outs, but we have to give shout-outs to Princess Dominique. Miss Dominique, let's give it up to Mr. Rafferty, Miss Heard, Miss Tasher. Give it up for all the staff that helped out. And Miss Griffin. Give it up for Miss Griffin, please. All right, so I'm not going to talk too much here. I hope you enjoy the show. We have amazing performers, amazing choreography, modeling. You know this is the biggest show in town, so without further ado, let's get ready for Caribbean Fest 2025. Thank you.
Y'all ever hear about the Jumbie?
Don't you mean ghosts? Boy, Jumbies don't just haunt. They cause mischief.
Just another old-time story. You think so? Let me tell you the story of La Sirena.
Spirit in the Caribbean family. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Don't get high, make some noise for your friends. I hope you guys enjoy the show.
La union fait la force. Unity makes strength. That is what it says on the flag of Haiti, Haiti. To be united, not separated. Because we aren't different, but the same. Of the same land, culture, and language. La terre, the land. Española, English. Creole Haitien, French. Español, the tongues of our diaspora.
La Sirena called ya.
Tastes like Didi and Creole. That's all I know. Boy, all you know is food. But Granny writes, there's something tingling in the air.
Something tingling in the air, like ghosts are floating around or something.
And if they are, you think Jumbies don't come to family gatherings?
Not this again. Every time we get together, somebody always talk about jumpies and dumpies.
And every time, somebody too false to listen.
Let me tell you a story. Long time ago in Haiti, there was a girl named Celestine. Beautiful child, but stubborn like fire. She loved the sea. She loved the moon. But most of all, she loved to dance. But Celestine had no patience for rules. She'd been warned, never dance too close to the sea when the moon is high. But one night, she heard a sound, like the sweetest music drifting on the wind. She followed the sound. The waves lap at her feet. The rhythm take hold, and then...
Whoa! What was that?
It's just the wind, man. Right, Grandma?
Yeah, like that's the
That's what Celestine thought too.
Oh, great, that's what she thought too. Until it was too late.
Wait.
And I'm your other host, Mother Jador Ryder.
question. What are we learning about today?
Like I said, we're learning about this spirit called Jambi. Ooh, spirits? I don't mess with that. Anything I do?
Wait, let's get out of here.
Girl, they don't pay me enough.
So we just got possessed by a Haitian dance spirit. That's what we're saying?
Bruh, I was moving like I had no control. Hey, that's what possessed me feel like. I might not be mad at me.
You see, this is why we tell the stories. Y'all think zombies is just some bedtime fairy tales? Nah, these spirits, they'll float through the islands like the wind.
Haiti have La Sirène, but there's a dance spirit in Trinidad too. One that love a good celebration.
Oh no. Great, another spirit? That's what we need?
Let me tell you a story.
Okay.
Long ago in Trinidad, there was a woman named Marisol. She could dance better than anybody in Port of Spain. The whole island knew. When Marisol take the stage, you better move out the way. But one night, she make a mistake. She boasts, said no man, no woman, no spirit, or no jumpy can ever outdance her.
And you know what happens when your boss too loud?
Something will always come for you. You too.
I mean, on the night of the great dance, though, a stranger appeared, mask on, moving like fire and shadow. When the stranger appeared, no one knew who he was. But when the music starts,
It was a showdown. Marisol moved left, the stranger moved with her. She spin, he spin faster, but then she make a mistake.
the jumpy take her rhythm, just like that.
That's cold.
Nah, that's fire.
And ever since then, people say, when the carnival come, the spirits come too.
So, if the rhythm catch you, you better dance.
Okay. Relax. I hope y'all enjoying Caribbean Fest so far. I have a poem for you today. Someone underestimated, alright? Her name is Aaliyah Massacre, okay? Listen. Those who eat the conundrum will. The native legend says, whoever they may wander, end in Trinidad days. And their lovely fragrance islands with the Forest Hill sublines. Will might not be the smiling eating pictures of the Book of the Vine. Cocoa woods and scarlet glories, and the stainless immortals, waterfalls and river and fertile valleys, ridges and rivers, precipitate fairy dells, Odin ridges, waving sugarcane plantains, and wondrous lakes of pitch. Oh, the boat is at the daybreak. How can one describe that scene? Or the little emerald islands with the sea between. Matchless countries of Lear, faring not could ever wish. Can you ever wonder the legend of the conundrum fish? Yo, thank you for my poem. I hope y'all enjoyed the show.
Like I said, with my Trinidad, with my Trinidad. So, I don't know about y'all, but I'm in a little mood of bachata.
Well, let's take it to the Dominican Republic.
Okay, y'all didn't tell me the jumping party had a second round.
Man, that Oklahoma looks before I even knew what was happening.
First Haiti, now Trinidad, but something tells me we're not done yet.
Learn quick, boy. The spirit and the music moves through the islands like blood in the veins. And where do you think some of them rhythms come from?
You ever hear the sound of the drums in Panama? Or the Garifuna people sing when they call to the ancestors?
Garifuna, I always hear that name, but who are they really?
Now we're talking. The Garifuna people come from St. Vincent, but they scattered to places like Honduras, Belize, Guatemala, and yes, Panama too. But they never lost who they was. They kept the spirits, the music, and their stories.
So, wait, you saying we've been connected this whole time?
More than you know. Even that dembow rhythm you hear, it ain't just Dominican and Puerto Rican. The heartbeat of dembow, the rhythm, come from the same African roots that come through Jamaica, Trinidad, and Panama.
So that's why when I hear reggaeton, I feel the Caribbean in it.
Because it is Caribbean, child. The same way Panamanian artists like El General mix the reggaeton with the dancehall sound. That's Caribbean history talking.
Oh my gosh, when you're saying you have to dance again?
Boy, if the jump be cold,
Yo,
you better
better
answer.
bitter song. Nothing troubles my being, but I am sad. Something slow and dark strikes me, though just behind this agony, I've held the stars in my hand. It must be the caress of the useless, the unending sadness of being a poet, of singing and singing without breaking, the greatest tragedy of existence. To be and not want to be, that's the motto. The battle that exhausts all expectations. To find when the soul is almost dead, that the miserable body still has the strength. Forgive me, O love, if I do not name you. Apart from your song, I am dry wing. Death and I sleep together. Only when I sing to you, I awake.
Si te quieres vida,
Representing Barbados, we have Madison and
Choose
the audience. But I know why. Okay, so we have a special performance from our Chamber Music Club group. So give it up, give it up! I hope y'all are ready, because it's about to be fire. Give it up, give it up!
Yo, if I dance one more time, I might turn to a drum beat myself.
Nah, you know you live with this. That devil had you moving like you was born in Penny. And that soca from Trinidad, I like her slow vibrator.
See? Now y'all understand. This ain't just about dancing. It's about feeling the rhythm inside of your soul. First, we start in Haiti, where the drums whisper history. And then, we move to Trinidad, where the spirit takes over. It turns into a pure celebration. And then, Panama and the Garden Freedom show us just how deep our roots run.
And now, we go deeper still. Now we're bringing it back home to Guyana and Jamaica.
Martin Carter. The child ran into the sea, but ran back from the waves. Because the child did not know, the sea on the horizon is not the same sea roushing the shore. What every child wants is always in the distance, like the sea on the horizon. While on the shore nearby, at the feet of every child, shallow water, eating the edges of islands and continents, does little more than foam like spittle at the corners of the inarticulate mouth of some other child who wants to run into the sea, into the horizon.
Guyana. Guyana. Ain't that more South American than Caribbean?
That's what people like to say, but let me ask you this. What does it feel like? Guyana's rivers sing the same songs as the islands. The food, the festivals, the way we mix African, Indian, and indigenous traditions. That ain't just South America. That's Caribbean.
And let's not forget the chutney music. When them Tassa drums drop,
You already know somebody open about to start dancing like he's 20 years younger.
Chutney? Tassa? Isn't that more Indian influence?
Yes, but after the Africans, the Indians come to work the plantations too, just like in Trinidad. But the cultures mix, creating chutney, one of the many flavors of the Caribbean.
And then there's Jamaica.
Jamaica. But the rhythm don't just make you dance. It talks to your soul.
Reggae music, it's the sound of revolution, the sound of peace, the sound of people who know their worth. You hear it in Bob Marley's words, in Peter Tosh's fire, and in dance hall's energy.
At some time, that same energy That's what just makes people dance. It makes people rise up.
Be like them.
Just so, the Maroons in Africa were Jamaicans who refused to bow. They keep their culture and they make sure that children know their worth. When you listen to the drums in reggae, you're listening to their heartbeat.
And just like how we move from one island to the next, the music carries us forward. Now, who's ready to feel the fire of Guyana's chutney and the soul of India?
Hey y'all, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Y'all enjoying the show? Alright, my name is Amaya and I'm so honored to be doing the poem for Jamaica. As I sip the sweet juice from the flowers around me, I revel in Jamaica's exquisite beauty. A resilient people who came a far distance, they fought relentlessly, putting up resistance. Shackles to their feet, whips across their back, lands invaded, attack, attack, attack. My wings flutter as I glide over the trees, the picturesque blue waters of the Caribbean Sea. The way the sun gently caresses the shimmering waters before going to sleep. The way the ocean greets our white sandy beach, from a bird's view, the wonderful things I see. The way Jamaica is so beautiful, wouldn't you agree? Today the people stand tall and free. Culturally accepted to the highest degree, with symbols and emblems of our history. It has been a long journey. We pay homage to this country, land of wood and water, honoring our forefathers. Eminent Jamaican excellence and pride. We look up what we tell as told to me by a hummingbird. Big up Jamaica!
What do you have? It's me every day. She let me go till she took me. I'm see it, so I don't want to get me. She do it, yeah, it's me, so many people. She loves sex, so many people. She wants birth, so many feet on the ground. I make it, baby, don't stop. And I'm right when you in the boy. Cute face that she have a cold vibe. So she looking at me bad and she feel a good child. Bring her back, she may listen to sound. So she feel you don't necessarily fit up. Songs string up on a little function. Christian, but she love it, yeah. She love it back till she jump in. She tell me, pick up on the wall and she got money, now she
Let's give it up for Guyana! Give it up for Jamaica!
They got Jamaica.
Are y'all enjoying the show still? I said, are y'all enjoying the show still?
Okay, we got one question for y'all. Okay.
What's Guyana's famous dish? Wait, is it chicken curry or curry chicken? I say curry chicken. I don't know what
Okay, what's Jamaica's famous dish? Becky and Saltfish. Who's ready for eat some with a butter and cheese? Wait, where's Malene?
Where is Malene? We keep losing her.
She must have another surprise. Let's give it up for the next dance.
get tough,
Okay, listen, I love this, but my legs are protesting.
Girl, you know what you signed up for? Ain't no rest with the rhythm call your name.
God, you've been to Guyana, Haiti, Trinidad, Jamaica. We've been touching everywhere. We're ready to next.
Now we sailing to the Spice Isle in Vincy Land.
Ooh, Grenada and St. Vincent.
Wait, jump back the last ago?
Just so. And you can't talk about them islands without talking about resilience. The same kind that makes people fight for their freedom and celebrate their culture loud.
Before all this music, before the carnival, we had the Guard of Freedom people. African and indigenous warriors refused to bow to the British. They fight, they belong to the spirit, and even when they get pushed out to Central America, they never let go of the roots.
So wait, Garifuna, they're connected to St. Vincent, Belize, all those places?
You see now? Everything is always connected. Whether we're in Latin America or the Caribbean, our spirits will always find a way to survive.
And now St. Vincent keep that same energy. You ever see how they vibe? That Vincy soul is fire.
I'm gonna be doing the St. Vincent poem. It's titled The Doobie Calling. Settle down. Whispers ride the salted breeze. Ancestors call beneath the trees. A feast is laid, the fire bright. They come to heal and to set things right. Listen close, their voices thin, in every wave and night and day. Blood remembers, hearts will know, the path they walked so long ago.
Hey, you know that sound.
Y'all know that song? Yo, but be careful. The Jaja spirit coming for you.
Jaja ain't just a wild dance. It's a reminder of all the people who used to be chained or broke free. When you see Grenadians covered in oil, moving rough, dragging chains, it's not just for fun. It's a revolution in motion.
So basically, the job is like revolution, just a celebration.
Exactly. Same way the Maroons fight. Same way the Garifuna fight. The Grenadians say, you could try chain me, but we still go dance.
Alright, now who's ready to get a flyer to Vinci Soka and the power of the Jaja?
Beneath the sun's golden embrace lies Grenada, land of grace. Emerald hills kiss skies so blue as ocean waves sing songs so true. The scent of nutmeg fills the air, a sweetness rich beyond compare. Steel drums echo, rhythms flow as waves hum songs the island knows. From granite's silken shore to waterfalls that gently pour, the heart of spice beats warm and bright, a Caribbean jewel bathed in light. Through storms you rise, so bold, so free, with hearts of strength and unity. Grenada shines, a beacon bright, a land of love, of hope, of light. Grenada. Y'all better get hype.
Let's not forget about St. Lucia. If you're from St. Lucia, make some
I love dance, but this jumping skirt got me tired.
Tired? You can't be tired yet. We got one more stop.
Barbados. Time for some real vibes.
Home of the flying fish, home of the tuck man, spirit of crop over. Bajans know how to celebrate life.
Just like Grenada, just like St. Vincent, just like everywhere we touch tonight, Barbados is full of history. Before the big artists and before the big festivals, Barbados was one of the first places the enslaved Africans found a home for themselves after they suffered.
So what you're saying is that just like how St. Vincent had the Garifuna and Grenada had the maroon, the Bajans had to fight too?
Always. The Bajans put pride in everything they do. You see it in how they dress, you hear it in music, but most of all, you feel it in how they talk.
A poem for Barbados, the flying fish dance. Across the blue, they leap and fly, a silver flash against the sky. With fins like wings, they soar above, a Bajan tale of nature's love. The fish in flight, a grateful sight, a story told in the soft moonlight. A dance of beauty, wild and free, echoes of old in the Caribbean Sea.
Alright, yo, listen y'all. I know we gotta talk about Crop Over. That's a big time festival right there.
Facts. You got the canoe bands, the costumes, the rhythm section. Crop Over's where Bajans show their true colors.
And we can't forget how soca royalty helped put Barbados on the map. From Gabby to Ruki to Allison Hines, Bajans love to match up the stage.
I feel the vibes already.
Tonight, we travel all across the Caribbean. From Haiti to Trinidad, Panama to Jamaica, Grenada to Barbados. And what did we learn?
We found our roots.
We found our strength.
We found the best dance music in the world.
But most importantly, we found ourselves and we found each other. We found that our spirits are more interconnected than we might think. We found pride in who we are.
Now let me ask you one question. Y'all ready for one last big jump up?
So, you're telling me we had St. Vincent, Grenada, where's Barbados?
Wait, where's Bella? She must be mad her team lost.
I don't know about you. I thought that last fashion show was fire. I think we need another one.
Okay, so let's give it up for the modern fashion show!
Introducing
Introducing Bahamas, we have Joseph and Paisley. Also representing Bahamas, we have Deshaun, Sage, and Sarah. Representing Belize, we have Sade and David.
We can have one whole life if we pay. We can have everything if our hearts
Representing Dominican Republic, we have McKinley and Representing Jamaica, we have Abby
anything when you done, tell you better come like walk on the ground, make you come fast. Drink some drink, but you don't slide, yeah. I gotta be up, she look right. Hey, see you back, what's poppin'?
Also representing Jamaica, we have Ranina Kayani.
The show is ending soon, sadly. But we have many more surprises, so get ready.
Just like that.
Because this chapter is on this year's journey. But don't get too comfortable. Because next year we're doing it even bigger.
More history, more celebration, and more vibes to represent who we are.
So until then, keep the rhythm alive, keep the culture strong, and we gonna see you next year!
Like I said, we will be ending soon, but we have one more poem. Give it up for Amelia Francis!
Carnival of the lost. Drums like thunder. Feet like rain. Masks that smile yet hide the pain. Colors dance, but in the night. Ooh. Colors dance, but in the night, shadows twist beyond the light. Laughter rings, both old and new. Past and present twine in view. Not all who dance are flesh and bone. Some come back to find their own.
Y'all, remember when I said Barbados is coming up? Y'all remember? Give it up for Dominique. Miss Dominique? Where's she at? Where's she at? Hi, Miss Dominique!
Okay, so I was actually looking for a mirror. Good evening, everyone! Alright, so had me, if I've covered your class, if you've been to cheer, any of the sorts, you know me, you know what I'm gonna say. And I had a mirror to actually make you guys say it in the mirror, but I can't find it right now. So what I want you to do is take out your phones and put it in the selfie. Put it in selfie, yes. I can't see y'all, so I don't know if y'all really doing it. So take out your phones, put it in selfie, all right? And if you know it, you can say it. If you don't, you might have to learn it, okay? All right. 1, 2, 3. Tell someone you love them, including yourself. Say it in the mirror. On the game, all day, every day. Okay. So, hello, my name is Ms. Dominique. I am a special education, forensic science, physical science teacher. I've been in chem lab, I've been in chemistry, I've been in forensics. I cover small classes. So we have a variety of students that were able to participate today. We had artists that did the digital work. I know we didn't have the QR codes, but we do have a playbill for you guys. So on your way out, you can scan the QR code and you will be able to see our playbills. Lovely Miss Coker put it together for us. Shout out to Miss Coker. I could not do this without a few people. To me, we here 7 p.m. and we make a mess, okay? We make a mess, and we got a great custodial team that helps clean up, and especially in this auditorium. So I want to give a shout out to Aaron, Devante, and Desi from our custodial staff. Thank you very much for cleaning up after us, for having our bags. I'm sorry for all of the times I've spilled my iced coffee. Guilty. Next up, I want the people that keep us safe. Shout out to our officers, Francis, Thomas, Richard, Davis, Wilson, Alexander, and Shenko. Okay? Then, big shout out to our principal, Dr. Quillen. He was here from the beginning. Thank you for supporting us. Mr. Krasuski, Miss Simon, Mr. Boyd, and my crew, my teachers, where y'all at? Miss Griffin, Miss Hurd, Mr. Rafferty, Miss Tasha. All right? So, I know y'all got a great show today. I just want to remind you guys, we do not teach waistline here at Midwood, okay? Your children came knowing how to do this stuff, okay? I did not teach them. The teachers did not teach them, okay? I promise. We encourage them to go to class, learn reading comprehension, okay? Thank you very much. I feel like I'm forgetting people, but thank you everyone. Thank you parents for coming. Thank you for letting us borrow your children. Thank you for everyone who participated. And we got one last little treat for you. It's our like, what do you call that? Our MO? This is like our thing, okay? So DJ Run Tune!